You are not smarter than the markets. Stay tuned, traders. We're going to talk about that next. G'day traders, Stacy Burke from Stacy Burke Trading, down at the park. Got my dogs again. They still like their morning beach walks and their evening park walks. Today we're talking about you are not smarter than the markets. So I was reading part of Michael Covel's book on the turtles, and really always picking up there's always, every day we talk about, in the 7-step daily routine, we talk about daily habits, and one of the biggest habits that I talk about is mindset training. And the reason why that is that there's so much we can learn from other great traders, but also just bulletproofing yourself mentally for success and confidence and building discipline, knowing that other people that have gone before you have been able to forge a path, and if they can do it, you can do it too. And one of the things that I've talked about this last 6-7 months is switching to end-of-day trading, and my reasons why. And I've really been fascinated in studying the turtles more in depth, but also studying just the patterns of the currency markets in particular, and understanding how they're driven largely by bigger institutions and hedge funds and central banks, etc. But really fascinating reading about the turtles. And one of the things that William Eckhart talked about when they were teaching the turtles, they were heavily just based on a rules-based trading system, purely based on price and how to mechanically trade that price action, and how to manage all the different scenarios, and how to prepare each day, how to prepare for the next day based on today's trading strategies, and all again rules-based. But one of the things that he talked about that he really heavily emphasized to the turtles in their early classes were that you are not smarter than the markets. And inevitably, especially us as retail traders, because we're trading our own capital, we're trading largely to potentially produce an income, to produce a secondary income, to replace a job, or to fulfill hopes and dreams. But it's very hard. There's always a very fine line challenging us mentally, psychologically, emotionally, between what we think we know about the markets, what we think is going to happen, and what the market is actually going to do. And I talk about, in a lot of cases, a lot of my trades, Jerry Parker from Chesapeake Capital, it resonates in my head over and over again. In one of his podcasts, he talks about meeting with Richard Dennis 2 or 3 weeks into his turtle experience. Now, Jerry Parker now runs Chesapeake Capital, which is one of the largest hedge funds, or a fairly large hedge fund. But he started off as a turtle. And he said, Richard Dennis came up to him and he said, "Jerry, how's it going?" And Jerry said, "It's good. I'm hitting some trades. I haven't hit all the trades, but I'm getting into it." And Richard Dennis said to him, "Just stick to the rules that we taught you and take the trades. Just do the right thing." And I say that to myself over and over again: do the right thing. And then often some of the trades that fly in the face or give us the most difficulty in placing an order are the ones that are going to actually move and give us our 6, 7, 8, maybe 10 R in terms of our 1 R risk. So those are the trades that actually go as runners, whether it's end of day, hourly, whatever time frame you're trading, but they're the most difficult ones to trade. And I often talk about one of the things that Bill McLaren taught me, is that the obvious trades are the ones that usually fail. So if we pick up trades as retail traders, we see a signal that looks like a great trade setup. Inevitably, 90% of the time, they end up losing money or struggling, or very slow to get out of the gate. And those are the ones that usually fail, because if you can pick them up, these other institutions and traders who have access to information, better educated, they're front running, large orders, all these different things. If you can see it, what do you think they know? And so one of the things that Eckhart, really emphasized to the traders was to just take these trades. So when you had a signal that your trading system brings up a trigger, if you've got a mechanically based system, you place an order, you put the order into the market, you have to train yourself. I've been forcing myself and training myself to place limit orders into the market when my triggers set up. And inevitably, the reason why that is because when those trades move, now you're in a situation where you have to either chase a trade, and now you've got FOMO, fear of missing out, fear of being stopped out, fear of taking a loss, fear of getting in too late, all these different things. So it's imperative that you learn to place your trades, learn to have a very simple mechanical model, and really understand that you are not smarter than the markets. So hopefully you got some value out of today's video, traders. Keep it simple, keep it very straightforward. You need to understand to duplicate and reproduce results, you have to have some kind of consistent, duplicatable trading method. If you haven't done so, go to my homepage, get my 7-step daily routine for high performance traders. Ritualize your daily routines, train yourself to get better every single week. Build confidence through accomplishment, build discipline through your daily rituals, and stay focused on constant progress. So stay disciplined, stay focused, and as always, may the markets go with you. Hi traders, it's Stacy Burke from Stacy Burke Trading. If you haven't done so, please head over to my website at stacyburketrading.com. I create updates on almost a daily basis, and I would love for you to receive them. Just click on the blog. If you want to enter your name and your email address, I'll send you my free audio program, the 7-Step Daily Routine for High Performance Traders. This is essential knowledge for all traders in all markets, and this is for helping traders to master the market with discipline, confidence, and a winning mindset. I appreciate all your feedback and comments. As always, traders, stay disciplined, and may the markets go with you.